If you've been spiraling in fear about your job, your future, your rights, or just the state of the world, you're not crazy. You're waking up. I'm Liana, and this is the Emancipation Frequency, where we rise from the rubble and reclaim what they tried to take: our clarity, our power, and our freedom. Because true freedom isn't just about breaking out of the system, it's about refusing to let it break you. You're not here to survive, you're here to remember who the hell you are and create life on your own terms. Let's get into it. In this video today, I'm going to enlighten you on something that you might not know about: the slave Bible, mental chains, and modern mind control. Why the system still wants to own you. This isn't just a history lesson, it's a wake up call. You see, the systems that enslaved our ancestors didn't disappear, they just rebranded. And unless we're really awake, we're still living in chains: invisible ones, mental ones, energetic ones. Let's talk about the slave Bible and what it's got to do with you right now in 2025. So, back in 1807, when the British colonizers were trying to civilize enslaved Africans, they decided to give them the Bible, but not the whole thing. They gave them what's known as the slave Bible, a version with 90% of the Old Testament removed and half the New Testament gone too. They literally edited out entire books. Why? Because they didn't want enslaved people to read stories about liberation. They didn't want them to know about Moses demanding Pharaoh let his people go. They cut out everything that might make someone believe they deserve freedom. And what did they leave in? Verses like, "Servants, obey your masters." Scriptures that reinforced obedience, suffering, and silence. Now think about that for a second. Even the sacred was weaponized. They used spiritual texts not to free, but to bind, not to awaken, but to program. That's called psychological slavery. And here's the thing most people don't like to admit: that kind of control never stopped. It just got more sophisticated. We're still being fed a diet of edited truths, filtered media, sanitized spirituality, education that teaches you how to obey, not how to think, religion that says you're broken, sinful, and small unless you conform, and a culture that rewards you for staying in line and punishes you for stepping into your truth. Ask yourself why. Same tactic, new tools. It's still the slave Bible, just in digital form. It's baked into algorithms, advertising, church pulpits, and even corporate policies. They teach you to chase external validation, but not inner liberation. They teach you how to succeed in their system, but not how to free yourself from it. That's not education, that's domestication. That's why I created the Emancipation Frequency, because you're not broken. You're not here to be someone's good little worker or obedient follower. You came here to wake up, to reclaim your truth, to create a life that turns you on. And you can't do that when you're still running on systems that were never designed for your freedom. This frequency isn't about rebellion for rebellion's sake, it's about sovereignty, reconnecting to your source, your power, your divine assignment. You don't need to fight the system. You need to unplug from its programming and remember who the hell you are. This is about spiritual emancipation, and no one pastor, influencer, or corporation can give that to you. It's an inside job, and it's yours for the taking. So if you've been feeling this tug, like something's off, like the world feels like a performance, like you're going through the motions, but your soul is screaming for something that's real, that's not a breakdown. That's actually a breakthrough. That's your spirit rising. That's the frequency calling. And you don't have to figure this thing out alone. If you're sitting on an idea, a gift, or a calling, but you're not sure how to turn it into something real, something aligned, something that moves people, I got you. I'm offering my gift to offer idea jam sessions for just $100 right now. This is a potent 30-minute one-on-one where we take your gift and shape it into a soul-aligned offer that actually sells without selling out. Because your gift deserves to be out in the world, not stuck in your head. You can book your session at the link in the description below, because it's not just about knowledge, it's about activation. Let's rise, let's reclaim, let's do what we came here to do. This is your time, this is your freedom, and I'm here for it. If this video hit home, subscribe and escape the matrix with us. And if you're really feeling it, tap into the frequency. Your freedom isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Are you ready? Peace.